Hello everybody, this is JohnnyMS, and I've had MS since 2012. Today we're going to talk about retirement. I've been thinking a lot about retirement and what are we going to possibly be able to do with walking issues. Alright, so I'm the type of guy that likes to plan. I like to always plan ahead, and with MS, I have to plan a lot ahead. If I go anywhere, I need to think of every variable that could affect my walking and me being able to be there. So with retirement, I've been thinking about it for like 3 years already, but I have about 16 more years until I do hopefully retire. And yeah, we have so many things that could go wrong in advance, and maybe I have to retire early. But this video is talking about ideas and things that retirement could be like. Now that my walking has gotten worse because of MS, my expectation for what I'm going to be able to do at retirement is likely a lot different than what I had in mind originally. So the thing is though, I love to go to different countries. I love to explore. I love to see what other people live like. I love different cultures. So my thing was I wanted to maybe retire at a decent age where I would still have plenty of time to go live in other countries for, let's say, a month here and a month there. Now, it's a lot less likely because of my walking. At the very moment, if I moved to a different country, it would likely be very difficult because of a lot of variables. I'm in the United States, and in my 20s, I traveled to a lot of places. It's like somebody was telling me I need to travel because later on I will not be able to. Have been to a good amount of places, and I made a little list to explain them to you. Spain, I ran with the Bulls. Rome, I've been a couple of times, which I love Rome. London, Paris, Amsterdam, Peru for Machu Picchu, Ecuador for the Galapagos Islands. And I wasn't just there for a day. I was there in most of those places for at least, I would say, almost a week each time. To me, traveling is the key, and that's what I wanted to do when I retired. Another thing I wanted to do in retirement before I got diagnosed was outdoors. I love hunting. I love fishing. I like just being outdoors. I like hiking. The thing is, though, with my current walking, there is no way I could do that. And that's now. I'm 44 now, and I hope to retire around 60, so that's 16 years. I imagine that my walking is going to get worse. Unfortunately, we have to start thinking about the worst and planning for the worst and hoping it doesn't happen. I can enjoy the outdoors, but it's like I could get there maybe with a four-wheeler or a UTV or something. But the thing is, though, sometimes it's not even worth the effort. It's like I could get there, but then you're like so tired and fatigued and just you don't get to enjoy it as much. And my thing is too, it's like I can get there, I can look around, I can enjoy the outdoors, I can look at things. I love looking at animals, I love looking at birds, things like that. But it's not the same, right? I like to explore. I like to go in creeks. I'm still a little kid at heart, right? Little boys like to go in creeks and throw rocks and just a lot of fun stuff like that. And I don't know. I just don't see myself enjoying it as much when I'm older. Some people might wonder why I'm trying to retire so early at age 60. That's my target retirement year that I hope. So age 60, which will be 16 years away, like I said. My mother passed away at 64, so that's one aspect of it. It's like I feel like she didn't get to really enjoy retirement because she didn't officially retire yet. And I can see a tough retirement, a tough old age with MS that I don't expect a cure to come out that will fix, or let's just say stop MS from progressing anymore and fix all the things that are already messed up, right? Because MS is scarring, and Fixing it so that other people don't get it is one thing, but then fixing all of the scars is another. That's going to take way longer. That may not ever happen. Now that my walking is not very good, I've been thinking about the things that I could do. I like to plan for the worst case and then go from there. So my worst case, I think is my worst case, is that I will end up in a wheelchair. At the moment, I can walk around the house, things like that. I can drive. I can walk into a restaurant. The basics. I can't walk into Walmart. I can't walk into Target and shop around all day walking because my legs just won't let me. So if I'm planning for the worst case for me would be to never leave the house. Or if I do, sometimes I don't even want to because of the effort involved. It's just tiring and hard to do anything. And if you add the fact that I have to have a wheelchair, that's even more obstacle. I've been trying to come up with hobbies that I could do at home. And this YouTube channel is one of those hobbies, but there's so many other hobbies that I've looked into that I'm just really not enjoying. I've tried so many things. Another factor is that the right side of my body is my weak side, my MS side. So MS really got my right side, where my right leg is the one that has a lot of drop foot. And if, let's say, I get a little warm at home, my right hand makes it to where I don't have very good motor skills. And if I get, let's say, and I even know the temperature, if I get above 74 degrees in the house, my right hand starts to make it to where I can't even type. It's really not fun. The biggest wild card for me at the moment are the temperature changes. If my body is staying cool, I have less issues, but that doesn't mean I don't have issues. It just means I have less issues. At this point, it's all relative. I will never say my walking's good or my motor skills are good. I will just say that they aren't as bad. I really don't have a good outcome to this video because I don't know the answer. I don't know exactly what it's going to be like in retirement. There's so many variables that could get worse or maybe not as bad. It's just, I don't know what to expect, right? None of us with MS know what to expect. So now I'm just going to plan for many different variables and many different hopefuls. I hope I can do this. I hope I can do that. And then we'll see. I hate that way of planning because I like to know what the plan is and then go towards that plan, right? And with MS, we can never really do that. We think we're going to be okay on Saturday, but then Saturday comes and we might have a terrible fatigue day. I don't know. It's just not a fun disease, guys. I've continued to focus on my current job. I enjoy what I do for a living, and I'm very appreciative that I can still work fairly normally. And that's all I can really do right now. I can focus on my job to make sure I can still live life and still live a semblance. Is that even a word? Still live a glimmer of what my life would be like if I was normal. I have time for retirement, but I don't want that time to come, and I'm just not prepared. If you have any ideas, please leave some comments, and I hope you have a good day.